So I'm sitting here today with Dennis Ross, who is the writer and producer of I'm a Christian Man. How are you, Dennis?
Well, how are you?
Good, thank you. I just want to get right into it. Why did you write the song I'm a Christian Man?
I wrote it because so often we as Christian men go through extremely dark times in our lives, and that was the case with me. I wrote the song while I was in a cave. And there's one thing you notice when you're in a cave experiencing your life is it's dark. You can't see anybody. You can't see the individuals who love you and would otherwise encourage you. It's a damp place, emotionally speaking. And when you're in such a place in your life, you tend to forget who exactly you are. And when you forget who you are, you entertain things you would never entertain. You entertain people who you would never entertain. And so I'm a Christian Man was written in part as a reminder to myself and to millions of men like me who, although we are Christians and although we are men of God, we can experience some very ungodly situations, be in some very ungodly circumstances. And so it is written as a declaration, as a statement of faith, as reminder of our bloodline, so that no matter where we are and what we're doing, the thing that does not change is I am a Christian man. And sometimes when no one's around you and you're in those places, you're the only person who can, the ladder of defense is rest upon you. And so if you don't have a phrase or something to be able to tell yourself, of wait a minute, I know I'm going through this, I know I'm going through that, I know I'm going through a divorce, I know I am going through an alcohol addiction, I know I'm going through, I lost a job or whatever. If you, in those situations, don't have a phrase to remind you, despite all of that, I am a Christian man, things can get really bad really quickly.
So you're saying no matter what your behavior, you're still a Christian man? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's an interesting point, and I hear the nuances of that question. The best way I can put it is this way. If you have a son, and your son, God forbid, ever gets in trouble with the law and ends up in prison one day, your son is in prison. If your son goes off to college and he takes a different path and becomes a senator one day, your son is a senator. The interesting thing is what is uninterruptible is his bloodline connection to you. So his failure or his success does not change his sonship. And so when we are sons of the King, there is nothing we can go through in this life that can change that definition. And so I'm a Christian man says, Christ is my Father. So however you see me on a good day or a bad day, what will not change is the fact that I am a Christian man. And that gives us a living premise, a fundamental encouragement for our day-to-day activities of knowing good day or bad day, what doesn't change is who I am. Because life will encourage you to start naming yourself after what you do or your failures. And so, I think it's very important to remind the listener of that.
Thank you.